Ever wonder if that epic fantasy movie you love is actually as good as you remember? Sometimes dazzling visuals and massive box office numbers can overshadow a less than stellar story. Let's explore some popular fantasy films that may not live up to the hype, and why audiences keep returning. And Avatar 2009 burst onto the scene with groundbreaking 3D technology and a lush alien world. It quickly became a global phenomenon, breaking box office records. However, many viewers noted the story echoed familiar tropes, leaving some questioning if the visual spectacle truly justified the hype. Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland offered a visually striking take on the classic tale, while it exceeded $1 billion at the box office. Critics argued that the film prioritized digital effects over meaningful character development, leaving fans of the original books wanting to move more precise long advances. Peter Jackson returned to Middle-earth with The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey as 2012. And though financially successful, some felt stretching a relatively short book into a trilogy diluted the pacing in Eternal. The high frame rate technology also proved divisive among audiences. Frozen became a cultural phenomenon with its catchy songs and themes of sisterhood, while the animation and voice acting were praised. Some found the plot predictable. The sheer ubiquity of the film and its soundtrack led to a degree of saturation. There was so much moment that you see in really sistery, like the very Battle of Humans device. What's happening with quite amazing reason. Angelina Jolie's performance was widely lauded, but the script received criticism for its inconsistent tone and simplified moral themes, disappointing some fans of the original. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them expanded the wizarding world with impressive creature designs. However, some viewers found the plot cluttered with subplots that felt like setup for future sequels, lacking the cohesive charm of the original Harry Potter series. Beauty and the Beast brought the beloved animated classic to life with grand production values. The archiving critics argued it was an unnecessary frame-by-frame recreation, with new scenes adding little to the established narrative procedure of the site. The Lion King 2019 wowed audiences with its photorealistic CGI, and despite its massive box office success, many criticized the lack of facial expressions in the animals, arguing it hindered the emotional impact of the story. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, or 2007, delivered massive scale and complex naval battles. However, many critics found the plot overly complicated with too many betrayals and subplots, losing focus in its ambition. The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe successfully launched a potential fantasy epic. And some audiences found the pacing slow and the child acting uneven, drawing comparisons to the larger Lord of the Rings franchise. Snow White and the Huntsman 2012 offered a dark retelling of the classic fairy tale. Critics argued that the narrative lacked emotional depth and that the chemistry between the lead actors was minimal, prioritizing style over substance. So which of these fantasy favorites do you think are overrated? It's a matter of personal taste, of course. but it's fun to consider whether a film's popularity uh, always equals quality sometime. Um, After all, even magic has its illusions, but it's, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.